Oh, back to facing 1500s, guys. I mean, there's no Smeagol there. I'm dubious of that muck, but there's no Moody transferring. Still definitely could be minimized, though. Gouging Fire looks like a really good lead. Primarina is very good here if I can avoid the Rillaboom. I think leading with Primarina is decent here. I'll bring Chien-Pao for sure. Great Tusk could be good, so long as the Photosynthesis mods on their side are not Speed Boost. And also, I feel like I should respect the muck slightly. Like, you shouldn't normally, but you never know in the GC. So I will respect the muck by bringing Great Tusk. And if they're not Speed Boost, if they're Special Attack boosting instead, then my Great Tusk really benefits from their sun. Concerned about Final Gambit, Annihilate as well. You tend to see those in GCs. It's a cool training card. It is Annihilate. Well, my Primarina is not in a good position. Just are they Bulk Up or are they Final Gambit? Slash, could I get a burn on the Rillaboom by burning Bulwarking a Fake Out? Don't know. I think I will show some respect, and if I go for this, then this might trade Primarina for a Woodhammer, but it's not. Just KOs? Ooh, Clutch Survival. That's some good EVs there. What? What? They KO'd themselves. What are they doing? What? And now if they're not Soul Vest, this KOs? Question mark? What was that? That must be Scarf, right? It's gotta be Scarf. Because it just undersped my Gouging Fire. You take those? I'm strongly assuming that that is Choice Scarf Bulldoze now. I mean, their EVs are great. They survived. But they KO'd themselves to Bulldoze. Not really sure what that was. And they shouldn't be able to KO my Gouging Fire in one. And also, assumingly, they're still bulldozing themselves. Right? I mean, if they switch to Torkoal and Terra Fairy, then that probably gets my Gouging Fire with a special attack boosting Photosynthesis. But then if that's the case, then my Great Tusk now outspeeds. And I could just go for, like, Terra Ground Earthquake for the rest of the game. Yeah, they were always going to switch. Is it Torkoal? Could have Terra Fired, actually. Terra Fire would have been pretty decent. There is the Torkoal. Probably should have Terra Fired, because then I wouldn't lose my Gouging Fire here. Is it special attack or is it speed? If it's speed, Gouging Fire should live, whatever. If it's special attack, my Great Tusk outspeeds. So this should be fine. Because Primarina should survive the turn. And if it doesn't, it's a Dazzling Gleam, which means that Gouging Fire survives the turn and Fluttermane's KO'd. So regardless here, I should be perfectly fine, because I'll lose a Pokemon here, and then Great Tusk comes in and headlong rushes. Yeah, it's just Moonblast, so Primarina lives the turn. And this will now KO. But that's fine, because I get some chip into the Torkoal. I'll be able to Hyper Voice again. And this little bit of chip into the Fluttermane, assumedly, is going to put it in range of the Headlong Rush. And I believe it is Terra Ground here. Because then that's a... Like, I don't think I need to Terra Ground to get it, but I think I should regardless. I should not go for Earthquake, not just because it will hit myself, but because Grassy Terrain's still up. But yeah, I think that they were reasonably pinned in that situation. Like, Speed Boost means you don't KO Gouging Fire, Special Attack Boost means that now Great Tusk outspeeds. So, this is just Headlong Rush. Because it has to be Specs to KO the Gouging Fire with that, so that's guaranteed here. Another Hyper Voice will now turn single target into the Torkoal. That means Eruption can't do much. Heat Wave would KO my Gouging Fire, but that... not Gouging Fire, that's smart. That one's actually smart. Yeah, can they KO my Great Tusk here? They should be able to now that I'm going to be minus Special Defense, right? Yeah, I didn't factor that in because now it doesn't Gleam and win. If my Great Tusk goes down here, they win if they KO it, right? So yeah, didn't think about that. That was a solid play. And I don't think Great Tusk will live here. And also, I did waste my Terry. If I'd have saved it for the Chien-Pao, I was still very much in the game. But now I'm not, because Great Tusk will go down. It's Body Press, I'm fine. Okay, that was scary, because if that was Heat Wave or Flamethrower, or Overheat or anything, not Body Press, then I was not good. Like, they would win, because they Dazzling Gleam and win. But Body Press was not the one. Because I'm still completely binning them at this point. And now it's Speed Boost randomly. Okay, so Headlong Rush again. Just Hyper Voice again. That was a fortunate turn because I didn't factor in. Oh, if they just switch out and then KO my Great Tusk, then I would lose. But this is absolutely a KO. And the game is actually mine, so I'll take it. Just take another turn, because Hyper Voice won't KO from here. It's Body Press, Helping Hand. I guess it's pure support. Surely you have at least a fire... No, maybe the fire... Like, it's Mono Eruption as your fire move, which is not a good choice. Like, don't do that. But it might have been in this case. Cool. Still doing okay. I would prefer better than just low 1600s, but it is what it is. The GC is always my worst performing thing every single time. I've never done great in a GC. I've done good before, but just something about the GC means I can never do great. Still got plenty of games. I can still break that. If I win every single game from now on, I probably win the GC, but things always seem to go wrong. But I am happy we're finding people very quickly. And 1600s guy is good. It's basically the team that won the first regional, right? Oh, I guess Chien-Pao and Dragonite are now Landorus and Urshifu. But sticking with that core. So Gouging Fire is good here. And so is Chien-Pao with it, because there's no Intimidate. It's Sacred Fire from the Entei, which could be annoying. So I could consider leading Great Tusk, and if they lead with Landorus, I can go for Ice Spinner into it. I still definitely want the Chien-Pao. And then... This one's tricky. Primarina could be good if the Ogerpon disappears. Ogerpon is alright if a Terror is saved, and Spectria is also alright. I'm going to go with Primarina. That's a cool trainer card. Alright, so this is a decent lead for me then. Is it speed boost? It is no longer a decent lead for me. So, instead, I could commit my Terror here. And I want to save it. Heat Crash and switch to Chien-Pao. AV will clutch the Moonblast survival, and then Heat Crash will be a KO into the Flutter Mane. Oh, speed boost is always the most annoying to face, even though special attack is better. You don't do enough damage when you speed boost, but the teams that I build are weaker to speed boosting Flutter Mane. Gonna be sad if Terra Ground Headlong Rush just into Entei and Heat Crash would have been a good play. If they Terra Fairy here, then they might be able... No, they might be able to KO the Chien-Pao. I'm trying to remember if I live just Terra Fairy Moonblast, but surely they don't go for that on the first turn. He says, as they go for that on the first turn. Okay, it is the Entei. Okay, so I made the right play, because that's grass, isn't it? It's just normal. Fair enough. Oh, but if this is in Extreme Speed and Moonblast, then that will KO the Chien-Pao, and then I don't KO the Flutter Mane anymore. So that wouldn't be the most ideal thing. Okay, this is fine. Could have been better, but this is fine. That was a lot of damage. Is that Choice Band? It's got to be Choice Band, right? There's no way that Assault Vest does that much damage. That had to be Choice Band. Which I'm not a fan of. So I think now I need to go for Terra Fire, because I'm about to lose my Chien-Pao. Do I save my Chien-Pao? Don't think that's worth it. Because it's at such low HP at this point. And now it does need to be Terra Fire to KO the Flutter Mane. But them being Choice Banded on the Entei is not ideal. Were they brave enough to attack the Gouging Fire? They did! I could have Burning Bulwarks. That's annoying. But I still get my Heat Crash off. That was a brave but Extreme Speed into Gouging Fire there. However, things are looking not so great. At least the Flutter Mane is KO'd at this point. And I can Burning Bulwark and Close Combat KO the Entei, so actually things are okay, but I'm still not liking the position. But that was a solid play from them. That could have just been a Burning Bulwark. Alright, it's Ogerpon, now they can redirect, so I think there's not much I can do at this point. Gotta find the way out, though. 124 means that a burned Extreme Speed won't KO Gouging Fire. So I think it needs to be Burning Bulwark here. and switch to Primarina. This is assuming it's Follow Me and Extreme Speed into the Gouging Fire. Unless it's Dirty Rolls and then the Burned Extreme Speed does get me. But if they Extreme Speed the Primarina here, I lose immediately. Alright, this guy's got me completely. Because that could have just been a close combat into the... Because they didn't follow me either. They just doubled the Great Tusk. So, yeah, I don't see a way out now. And I know you shouldn't give up, but, like, seriously, I don't see a way out. Double Burning Bulwark to get the burn. Might as well go for it. Again, that was a very solid play from them. However, I think that if I just Breaking Swiped and close combated, they were not in the greatest of positions. So I'm a bit sad that I did not go for that play. I got the double burning bulwark, so I'll take that. So is there any way back in then? Because I've got the burn now. Still don't see it. So this should be in Supreme Arena now, alright? No, I'm living, right? Yep, clutch. And if this puts the Ogerpon into Earthquake range, it's still possible. So they went for Primarina. Okay. So crit the close combat. No, that still doesn't work. We are at -1. If I predict the extreme speed into the Great Tusk, because they're -1, they wouldn't KO the Great Tusk. It's got to be Howl then. In close combat here. If they extreme speed the Gouging Fire, I just lose anyway. And they did, so yeah. Crit the close combat, I guess. But I think regardless, if they extreme speed the Gouging Fire, there's nothing I can do, right? Unless I crit the close combat anyway. Which I didn't, so I did neither Howl or the crit. So... yeah, I think I was, like... I don't really... yeah, I can't really see many ways that I could have won given the position after the first 2 turns. So, yeah, the Banded Entei got me good. And... what was the... there was another key turn, wasn't the double into the... not the Gouging Fire Burning Bulwark was pretty bad. Yeah, because if I had gone for the Breaking Swipe and... what was on the field at that point? Great Tusk, right? Yeah, if I'd have gone for Breaking Swipe in close combat, that would have been pretty bad for them, so they got me good on that turn. Didn't get to find out what the last Pokemon was, though. Oh well. Things always go wrong in the GC. It's 1500's guy now. Is that actually the first Golden Go I've seen? It might be. So Spectre is a really good lead here. Primarina's okay. I'm not sure if I want Primarina though. Chien-Pao is decent. I might just leave it Chien-Pao. That's not bad. Tusk is good-ish. Gouging Fire might be good if it avoids the Landorus. I think I do want Primarina, because Terra Steel's pretty strong here. I think it's Gouging Fire. Or the Tailwind and Trick Room option. We'll see what they go with. Because it would either be Tornadus and Heavy Hitter, or it would be Rillaboom and Frigoraph, I would assume. It's Farigiraf, right? Not Frigoraph. Because this is a giraffe. Should be Farigiraf. Sorai's trainer card. What? Well, that's annoying. I guess I lose. What's happened here? Yeah, it's just closed. So I lose. Lovely. I've seen a couple of things on X about that this is happening. Hasn't happened to me for a long time, so that is a little bit frustrating.